Hello again, I'm Dean Karstens and this is Dean's N-Scale Trains. Today I'm going to talk about replacing the switch machine in the Atlas N-Scale switch. The Atlas switch, the remote switch, comes with a remote controller. It doesn't look particularly good. It's about a scale 30 feet long and I find them very obtrusive. So I've replaced them with this Atlas HON undertable switch machine. Comes in a box like this. Inside the box are some screws, the switch machine itself, and a little spacer that you need to install it. So first I want to talk about why we would make this change, why I would change out this switch machine, and then I'm going to show you how I do it. So here's a comparison of the two machines. The standard machine comes with a switch if you're buying the remote switch. The under layout machine is actually cheaper if you're converting a manual switch. The standard machine doesn't look right, it's way too big. You can't see the under layout machine, obviously. The standard machine is easy to install and maintain, but the under layout machine is harder to get to. So the bottom line is it's a question of what you want. If you want it to look better, get the under layout machine. If you're happy with the way the standard machine looks, it's obviously much better to stay with that. So as I mentioned before, I'm converting all the Atlas snap switch, either remote or this is the remote or manual, to this version of Atlas switch machine. It's called the HON undertable switch machine. First thing I do is remove the old machine by taking off these screws and pulling it out. Here I've gotten ready to install it in the track. I cut a square hole in the roadbed. In this case happens to be cardboard, painted cardboard. And then I gouge this out using my hot metal knife. This is what the conversion looks like. Mount the switch machine on the bottom such that when it's right in the center, it's centered in approximately in this hole. This is a 1/4-inch hole that I've enlarged. Down below, I drilled it out with a 1/2-inch drill, and then I also slotted this to make space for the machine, the mechanism to go back and forth. After that was installed, I glued down the track, the switch, like this. This, by the way, is approximately 1/4-inch board cut to fit. We want enough clearance to go in, so I had to gouge this out here a little bit too. Okay, so it's ready to install. Trick is to get all the rail joiners lined up, which is not as easy as it seems sometimes. There we go, all done. At this point, looking at the upper level switch, I've brought in and covered up the gaps with plaster cloth, and I've started to landscape it with paint. You can see the gaps have been filled with wadded up tissue, and now it's time to ballast. Here I've added the ballast, being careful to stay away from the moving parts of the switch. I wetted it down afterwards with scenic cement and allowed it to dry. At this state, this switch is complete. Okay, this video is complete. As always, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, Dean's N-Scale Trains, if you haven't already. Thanks for watching.